Okay, you're given this relation or function here, e to the xy equals 6x minus y, asked to find the derivative of y with respect to x by implicit differentiation. So, the derivative of this first term on the left is e to the xy times the derivative of x over y with respect to x. So we have to use the quotient rule. So we have the denominator times the derivative of the numerator, which is a 1, minus the numerator times the derivative of the denominator, which is y prime, over the denominator squared. And on the right, we've got 6 minus y prime. Now, how are we going to get y prime by itself? Well, let's visualize multiplying both sides by y squared. So that'll bring a y squared factor over here. And at the same time, we'll distribute this e to the xy. So we get y e to the x over y minus x e to the x over y times y prime equals, there's what we get when we distribute the y squared. Finally, or next, we'll get the terms containing y prime on the same side of the equal sign and the other terms on the right side. So let's take this term, the left side, y squared y prime. This term is already there. 6y squared is already on the right. Let's move this term to the right side of the equal sign. Factor out the y prime, that was the whole point. And then divide both sides by the coefficient of y prime. There's your answer right there. Now let's make note of the fact that e to the x over y is 6x minus y. So if you wanted to, you could replace these e to the x over y's with 6x minus y. And if you wanted to, you could even distribute the y, distribute the x, and probably write the terms in descending order. Okay, so there's one possible answer. Here's kind of a little indication that that looks like the correct work. This red graph is the graph of the original function. And when x is 0, it's easy to solve for y. We see that y is negative 1. If we want the equation of the tangent line at that point, we find the slope by putting 0 in for x, negative 1 in for y. We won't go through the work, but there's the slope of the tangent line at the point 0, negative 1. And using slope intercept, point slope, there's the equation of the tangent line. And that looks like we got it. Okay, there you go. Hope that helped. If you have any questions on that, post a comment.